heroes reflects Ghana's story, a story of resilience, a story of innovation, and a story of pride. So today, the cedi is far more than just a currency. It is a trusted store of value, a driver of economic activity, and a daily emblem of our collective confidence as a nation. Whether you are talking about exchanging it in bustling markets, whether you are talking about it being used to pay salaries, or whether you are talking about it being used to save for future dreams, the cedi stands as a lasting symbol of our journey and our unyielding commitment to shape our own destiny. So the story of the cedi cannot be separated from the story of our economy. It reflects our moments of bold ambition, our trials under pressure, and our resilience in rebuilding. In recent years, Ghana, like many other nations, has had to navigate some of the most complex economic storms in a generation. From the lingering effects of the global pandemic, through economic crisis, debt exchange, and tightening global financial conditions, our economic fabric was tested and tested well. But few countries experienced it as acutely as we did in Ghana. So cast your minds back. In November 2022, the cedi depreciated by over 50%, becoming the world's worst performing currency, according to Bloomberg. And headline inflation spiraled to over 54%, and food inflation soared to an alarming 59.7% year on year. This was as of December 2022. This distorted household budgets, it shrank incomes and fed public anxiety across the country. So these were not just numbers, as I'm giving, they were experiences that we lived, we felt. They meant rising transport fares, shrinking working capital, unaffordable school meals, and sleepless nights for small business owners and salary earners alike. But they were not the end of our story. Under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Her Excellency the Vice President, and through coordinated, difficult, but necessary policy actions, I'm happy to say that Ghana has turned a decisive corner. And indeed, the evidence is compelling. Headline inflation is now at 9.4% as of September 2025. And we expect it to end the year even far lower. The cedi has appreciated by 37% as at October 17th. And according to the World Bank, it is the best performing currency in sub-Saharan Africa for the first 8 months of 2025. Our gross international reserves are currently around $12 billion US, which is providing a robust cushion against external volatility and restoring our investor confidence. So these gains are not by accident. They are the result of hard, sometimes unpopular, but principled decisions that we've had to take. Fiscal consolidation by government, a tight monetary policy stance by the Bank of Ghana, and renewed confidence from the investor community and the Ghanaian public. And so today, as we celebrate 60 years of the cedi, we do so not out of nostalgia, but from a place of hard-won stability and cautious optimism. As your central bank, our mandate remains unchanged, and this is to safeguard price stability, preserve financial system resilience, and support long-term inclusive recovery. We are not yet where we want to be, Excellencies, but we are no longer where we were. And that is why this moment of Cedi at 60 is not just ceremonial, it is timely. It reminds us of how far we've come as a country, and it challenges us to protect what we have gained over the past 8 months. Excellencies, let us use this celebration not only to look back, but to chart the path forward and to do this together. Now, if I can run through the outlook for the anniversary celebrations, as we officially launch the Cedi at 60 anniversary, we have a number of programs lined up. It will not be confined only to this hall today, but over the next 12 months, we will embark on a nationwide and inclusive program of activities. This will include currency exhibitions that tell the story of our monetary journey from pounds to pesos and from coins to QR codes, as we have now. There will be public lectures and school tours to engage students, professionals, and communities on the importance of monetary sovereignty. There will be diaspora engagements highlighting the role of remittances and international trust in supporting the Cedi's strength. And then finally, there will be special publications and legacy projects to ensure that this milestone leaves a lasting educational footprint. These activities are designed for all age groups, from school children learning to count with pesewa coins to fintech entrepreneurs that are coding the next generation of e-wallets. We encourage every Ghanaian, home and abroad, to take part, because the story of the Cedi is the story for us all. So in reflection, it is fitting to honor those who carry the torch before us. And permit me to mention the first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Permit me to mention the first set of governors of the central bank, and the many men and women who steered the central bank as an institution through reform, through the period of liberalization, and through the crisis of the past. Their foresight, their integrity, and dedication laid the foundation on which we stand today. I must also commend the staff of the Bank of Ghana, talking about current, talking about the past, whose quiet, professional service continues to safeguard our nation's economic stability. And to our colleagues at the Ministry of Finance, at the commercial banks, in regulatory agencies, and across our financial ecosystem, we want to say thank you for your partnership and for the shared purpose. And to you, the Ghanaian people, we say thank you for continuing to believe in your central bank and in your currency. Because at the end of the day, it is your trust that gives the Cedi its strength. May this celebration renew our shared commitment to a stable, a strong, and inclusive economy that works for us all. Long live the Cedi, long live the Republic of Ghana, and you are all welcome. Thank you.
And long live the legacy of Dr. Johnson Pandit Isiama, the Governor of the Bank of Ghana. A round of applause. Thank you for that warm and captivating welcome. It is insightful to note that what he has achieved as a governor has been on the back of the work and the legacy of his forebears. Allow me to make welcome here former governors of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Abdul Nasiru Isahaku. With joy in your heart, welcome Dr. Henry Kofi Wampa. But it's not complete without Dr. Kwabena Dufo. And to all the saints who from their labors rest, our former governors who have passed on in glory, let's give a bigger round of applause to them. As the governor rightly said, the Cedi has evolved, serving both as a monetary instrument and a national emblem of resilience, self-determination, and progress. How best can we capture this than in a short documentary outlining the evolution of the Cedi? Please lend your attention to the screens.
To anti-counterfeiting measures and modernize cash operations, Bank of Ghana steadily strengthened the currency ecosystem. Over the years, Ghana has built significant expertise in currency management. The country is now a regional leader in currency operations, mentoring other nations, contributing to global currency discussions, and earning seats in and at international forums.
Over the years, the Cedi has contributed to boosting the image of the Bank of Ghana and impacted positively on the bank's vision as a central bank of excellence. And that is where I also add that we should not underestimate the difference the Cedi has made and the lives it has touched in the Ghanaian financial space. And in my view, the Cedi challenges Ghana's premium cocoa for quality.
Today, I look back with joy. It was a moment that marked a turning point in our economic journey. And I'm grateful to all, colleagues, stakeholders, and the Ghanaian public who embraced this change with understanding and unity.
Let us all, as Ghanaians, reflect on the journey of the Cedi. Take pride in how far it has come. Let us commit to preserving the dignity of our currency, because the Cedi represents more than money. It represents us.
60 years on, we celebrate the enduring legacy of a symbol that has stood the test of time. The Cedi has weathered economic tides and quietly supported our national journey.
I wish the Ghana Cedi a happy 60th anniversary and stronger performance in the years ahead.
From counting calories manually with the hand to complete digitization and technological transformation of our currency management system, the Cedi has come a long way.
The Cedi is the sole legal tender in Ghana, and hence every economic transaction in Ghana has to be engaged or has to be conducted in the Cedi. I wish you great celebrations. May the Cedi for another 60 years perform its expected functions, and may it become the sole legal tender in every way.
The Cedi, a symbol of sovereignty, stability, and economic resilience. And we look forward to the digital Cedi, the e-Cedi. As we honor the Cedi's legacy and look ahead, may we guard and value its worth in our daily lives. Know the Cedi and keep it clean.
If your voice is yours, let me hear you shout sovereignty, stability, economic resilience. Put your hands together one more time for the city at 60. But like the 4 lepers in the Bible, how can we keep this good news to ourselves only in Accra? And so let the good news be shared abroad, from the grasslands of the savannas to the coast. Right about now, let there be drumming, let there be dancing, let there be singing. Cha! Nyomanyaba!
Danny boy not bay. I was before value had a name, before numbers chased paper, before your pockets grew heavy and your hands grew tired of counting. I sat in the belly of the sea, whispering wealth through salt and silence. Traders knelt for me, kingdoms bowed with grace. Ashichala ojaplo da tanya, yadupa obobo kla amanu baba.
Cedi. Cedi yensem. Cedi yensem.
I was 40 before even you gave your paper. I was whisper, passed through hands and not scanned. I was wave. I am God. I was passed from hand to hand, not for greed, but for balance. A dance of giving, a rhythm of trust. My name, they call me Cowries. Yefret Cedi. Anakira na kwakwa. Woyanamba hochi. Achao mi trema. Not loud like a trumpet, but soft like a mother's prayer. I came before the zeros, before the signatures, before the plastic smiles on polymer skins. I was whole, no change, no exchange rates, just me and meaning. And then they clothed my memory in ink. They dressed my silence in numbers. Sushiri amin shiru na lambobi. They forgot my shell, but I am still here, clinging to the spine of the Cedi, still strong and stronger than before. I was, I am, I remain. us our wealth? What do we carry? Cedi. Cedi e Bambo. at the hand that holds the nation's breath.
We will keep the city safe.
Who will treat value not as paper, but as promise. Who will teach the palm not to crush, the heart not to stain, the body not to hide the pride of a nation. Some fold her into braziers close to the chest, yet far from respect. Some crumple her like yesterday's news, forgetting she once built their dreams. Some stain her with oil, sweat and palm wine, yet wonder why her face fades. She is not a rag of trade, she is the mirror of our world. Treat her with honor and she will multiply your grace. The city is not just money, she is memory. She is trust, born from Kari, baptized in cocoa, carried through storm and change. So lift her with clean hands, stretch her with gratitude. Let every market, every pocket, and every palm remember, the city is not just money. Stretch her with gratitude. Let every market, every pocket, and every palm remember, to keep the city safe is to keep Ghana strong. Now call me Cedi. Call me confident. Call me powerful.
Help me appreciate the brilliance of the Bloku Dance Theatre from Art Center Accra and their leader Julius Yao Kwanzaa for this masterpiece. Please, let's appreciate them one more time. Theirs is a beautiful story of value addition from market stalls to mobile apps, from notes to digital wallets, with the Cedi being an integral part of every milestone and every dream. Joining us are various groups with warm and thoughtful messages. For the next few minutes, please lend your attention to the screen for some goodwill messages from our partners and broad stakeholders. Enjoy.
The Ghanaian cedi is 60 years old. Hooray!
The IMF is glad to congratulate the nation of Ghana for the 60th anniversary of the Ghana cedi.
On behalf of all of us at De La Rue, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to the Bank of Ghana on the 60th anniversary of the Cedi.
On behalf of the Ghana Union of Traders, we share our heartfelt solidarity and gratitude for our cherished Ghanaian currency, the cedi.
Deɛ di kan ɛda Awurade ase
I'm Peter Brown from Crane Currency, and today it's my great pleasure to congratulate everybody at the Bank of Ghana for achieving the 60th anniversary of the Cedi currency unit.
In 1961, Ghana became a republic under the leadership of the then president, our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Thereafter, he also introduced the Ghana Cedi. 3 years after, he established under an ally the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. For us at the time and up to now, it has been one of the most significant and important policies that the government has ever issued, that a country that is sovereign should trade in its own currency.
For 6 decades, the Ghanaian cedi has been the symbol of our nation's sovereignty, the source of our common identity, and the core medium of exchange for our transactions.
Arguably, our currency, the cedi, is the most mentioned name in Ghana, and it represents the very sovereignty of our dear nation, Ghana.
Indeed, the Ghana Cedi is a symbol of sovereignty, stability, and economic resilience, which are all at the core of the IMF's principles and objectives.
From the iconic portraits of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to the vibrant 2007 series featuring the Big Six, each note has told a story of Ghana's heritage and progress. We are honoured to have walked this journey with you.
From the busy streets of Makola to the stalls in Tamale, the cedi represents the sights and sounds of these markets. One cedi, oh, one cedi, don't call me, don't call me, don't call me.
Cedi ne dia aboa ye papa and one ye di dra and one ye di ye bibia.
It is the cedi that helps us take goods from the farmer to the consumer. It is the cedi that transacts all the way from the factory's warehouse to the wholesale shops, through suppliers to the retailers. It is the cedi that helps us pay our children's school fees, put food on our tables, and meet our daily needs.
The IMF is honored to have been a partner of Bank of Ghana during this 60-year journey. We greatly appreciate the collaboration on policy design, implementation, and technical assistance. We also collaborated with the Bank of Ghana in sharing its experience and successes in many areas with other countries in the region.
As we celebrate the Ghana Cedi at 60, let us all unite to protect its value, use it wisely, and honor its journey.
Let us all demonstrate our complete and absolute confidence in the Ghanaian cedi by executing all our financial contracts and transactions in the only legal tender in this country, for it carries our common purpose and aspirations as a people.
We want to encourage the business community, the industry, and the private sector to continuously support the Ghanaian cedi.
We very much wish further success for the Ghana Cedi, and we look forward to extending the collaboration with the Bank of Ghana and with the nation of Ghana for the years to come.
As the Cedi marks this significant milestone, we look forward to continuing our collaboration with the Bank of Ghana in shaping the future of secure, resilient currency. Congratulations to you all once again, and here's to the next chapter.
As a greatly valued client, we wish the bank every success for the next 60 years of the cedi, a currency of which every citizen of Ghana may be justly proud.
Cedi at 60.
We say a happy 60th anniversary to our currency.
Long live Ghana cedi or the Ghanaian cedi.
Long live the Ghanaian trader. Long live Bank of Ghana. Ayuko.
And long live all our broad stakeholders and our partners inclusive. Today, he joins us as the happiest man in the room, certainly vindicated for his stance on prudent macroeconomic management. I'm talking of none other than Ghana's Minister for Finance. Make welcome the one, the only, Honorable Cassiel Atoforsen, MP. Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Speaker of Parliament, Ministers of State here present, the Governor of the Bank of Ghana and his deputies, former Ministers of Finance and Governors of the Central Bank, Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, captains of industry, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor to join you today as we mark 60 years of the Ghana Cedi. The Ghana Cedi represents the pride of our nation and our heritage. Since 1965, the Cedi has not just been a store of value, but as an integral part of our heritage. Indeed, from the days of our first republic, throughout our history, and to the 33 years of our uninterrupted democracy, the Cedi remains resilient. It has been a medium of exchange, facilitating trade, transactions, and connecting our people. For 60 years, through cycles of inflation, devaluation, redenomination, and recovery, the Cedi remains the symbol of our national sovereignty. It has indeed endured. It has evolved and remains the only legal tender of our dear republic. Madam Vice President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this anniversary marks a new dawn for the Ghana Cedi. The theme for the Cedi, 60 years of the Cedi, the symbol of our sovereignty, stability, and economic resilience, could not have been more apt. This theme underscores the need for all of us to have faith in our dear currency, the Ghana Cedi. As managers of the economy, we have remained steadfast in our duty to ensure a strong Cedi and a very stable currency. Our commitment to fiscal discipline has contributed to the strengthening of the Ghana Cedi. I want to use this opportunity to commit that the government of Ghana remain committed, and we shall stay the course to ensure that the Ghana Cedi remains stable and gains, as we have seen, are being maintained. As citizens, we have a role to play. And let me repeat this. As citizens, we also have a role to play. We must maintain the sanctity of the Cedi as a legal tender by preserving it with dignity and protecting it jealously. We must all be vanguard, and we have to ensure that we are all vanguard by ensuring that the Cedi's value is maintained. We must be eschewing the act that seeks to undermine the value of the currency, particularly the pricing of goods and services in foreign currency, the US dollar. Let me use this opportunity to once again stress that as Ghanaians, the Ghana Cedi remains the only legal tender. The US dollar is not our currency. The Cedi is our only currency. The continuous pricing of goods and services in US dollars will only hurt us. Let's stop it, and let us stop it now. The Cedi is the only currency we have. Let us protect it, let us trade with it, and let us defend it with all vim within us. Let us talk about the Cedi with pride, not as a burden, but always as a badge of economic independence. As we celebrate 60 years of the Cedi, let us rededicate ourselves to the core to help build the Ghana we want. And colleagues, to end, let me remind you of the words behind me. Ghana Cedi, our heritage. Ghana Cedi, our pride. I thank you so much. An embodiment of patriotism, Ghana's Minister for Finance, the Honorable Kassiel Atuforsen MP. Thank you for those warm calls. And so now, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've celebrated sovereignty, we've celebrated stability, economic resilience, but all these will not happen without leadership. And so this is an ode to leadership. Opening Osei Kranche on the Seprewa.
Nana no matran konya. Akunro ni anintine. Ya mama nyina atnasio. Yani asemya shamano. Na ansa na meto aso no a. Medin kan ade ayeyeri na ase amanyame ansa. Totrobon sinyame. Onyame a wo boss ro ne asase. Yeti asema no. Odoma nkoma. Yeti asema wo. Yeti asema wo ampa. Watwen bi ampon. Asafu yo ho abn mpon wa wo boss ro ne asase. Ghana da wase. Watwen bi ampanyame ye da wase do wase. Ena ye da ponda. Ena den ye da kasia. Abakosam kire se. Enfiadu yesiani na Ghana etwa wono anisika. Enya fa hudie. Yesika sami enya sika bi keke. Acha ya mamra. Acha ba bia ye firi ba ya. Enka ye nsuum. Enipa bia ye bri ye mojani asomo menye. Tinye sika keke. Enfia bi esiani o. Yama ya wuti nkwa. Amnado a Osha Bank of Ghana so ne mpanimfo. Ene edi dwuma sonqueen. Na mpanimfo se si akeke funa. Na keka madam pan. Krono wo wura. Ghana wadanofo. Nti dwuma die ya ye die ye ntimi ni dwuma yi. Abraham mampanin na be die akire ni ha. Na ye mampan na me. Odinano na mpabo ashe. Ayo abemfo professor Naana Jane. Opoku-Agyemang. Opoku flefle ni e. Agyemang bia. Opambo. Asma mi odi asem ya shamano se. Memra na me fase pro meje tata. Memra ona me maflafra o se. Na nkonto finsi anopotutu. Owo nne. Eno ahombrase ni. Mimi ya ne ho me ya. Nana mi nyina antoatoa ebra no ko. Nti mamuso e. Bobu nne. Abla no aso Ghana epewa no asematie. Be unu kentina. Ade asemawo. Nti masem ni. Obapa kasa o. Kasa. Nana kasa. Ha. Blan wodro kasa.
Ose crunchy on the Siprewa. And now the good and great of our beloved nation. It gives me great joy to welcome a woman who represents all our mothers, our sisters, who actively trade with the Cedi. By the grace of God, the Vice President of our Republic. Make welcome Her Excellency, Professor Naana Jane Opoku-Agyemang.
Please take your seat. think the protocol has been very well established, so I can address the royalties and the rest of us. Is that okay? Good morning. What a delight it is to be here today. As we celebrate the 60th anniversary of our city, and as we also reflect on our economic identity and on our future, I bring you all greetings from His Excellency, the President. It was in July 1965 that the Cedi replaced the Ghanaian pound, pence, and shillings. This was the result of a bold plan by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to free our economy from colonial structures. As we know, the Cedi is drawn from the cowrie shell, which for centuries served as reliable currency. Thus, Ghana sent a signal that our history did not begin with colonization, and that independence and sovereignty may be found in our ability to express value and transact in our own terms. The Cedi has since borne witness to our achievements and also our problems. Indeed, our currency is a social contract that reflects our confidence in our institutions and economy. A reliable Cedi helps businesses and industries to plan and compete effectively and attract long-term investments. To our farmers, stability means that the cost of farm inputs does not spiral out of control from one season to the next. For our public sector, a reliable Cedi means better debt management and freeing up resources for infrastructure. For our students and young people, it means fees, books, and jobs are more predictable. And of course, for our households, it means less inflation, predictable food prices, and long-term planning. Therefore, macroeconomic stability must not be treated as an abstract achievement, but must be seen as the quality of life. Ladies and gentlemen, we have weathered domestic and global storms, notably the structural adjustment of the 80s, the 2008 global financial crisis, the domestic debt exchange, and some of the most recent economic crises. We have learned painful lessons from fiscal indiscipline, over-borrowing, and ignoring tried principles. But today, the Cedi has not only recovered, it has soared. You are not happy about it. According to Bloomberg, the Ghana Cedi, branded the worst performing currency in the world in 2022, became in 2025 the best performing currency globally. Inflation dropped from the high of 54.1% to 13.7%. And our gross international reserves, from what the governor has said, now exceeds $12 billion. Confidence is returning to the markets, to investors, and slowly but surely to our people. But we are also aware that the trust in the Cedi will not sustain itself. Confidence must be maintained with sound decisions, transparent actions, and accountable policies. What I mean, ladies and gentlemen, is that we must now protect what we have rebuilt through action from government, institutions, and citizens. Government must lead by example and commit to real fiscal discipline. No more reckless borrowing or surging deficits that pass today's problems to tomorrow's generations. We must anchor public finances in realistic revenue plans, efficient spending, and long-term planning. Let every loan be tied to a return and every cedi spent to a corresponding value. Furthermore, we must protect the independence of the central bank. The Bank of Ghana must remain a steward of stability. We must uphold the legal tender status of the cedi. Today, too many goods and services are still quoted in foreign currencies. But if you earn in cedis, you must be able to transact in cedis. Let me acknowledge the role of the Ministry of Finance under Dr. Cassiel Ato-Forson and the Bank of Ghana under the Governor, Dr. Johnson Esiama, and all the generals. Acknowledge all of you. Through tight monetary policy and engagement with the public, the bank has helped to anchor expectations and restore some level of credibility to our markets. We must commend their regulation of virtual asset service providers and promotion of fintech innovations and rollout of this ECD, which I'll touch on shortly. I encourage the Bank of Ghana to work more closely with businesses, banks, and innovators to make it easier to transact in cedi at home, online, and across borders. Ladies and gentlemen, restoring confidence in the cedi is also a national responsibility. We must teach each other through civic education, schools, public media campaigns, that the strength of a currency is both what it buys and what it represents. The cedi is as strong as the institutions and people who protect it. Furthermore, the Ministry of Finance must uphold fiscal responsibility. Parliament must exercise thoughtful oversight. The private sector must ground its operations in discipline. Academia should generate data and insights. The media must educate. And all this should be happening while we, the citizens, spend, save, speak with prudence. Ladies and gentlemen, finance is evolving rapidly, and that is why the Bank of Ghana is developing and testing the ECD, a digital form of our currency. Once fully scaled, the ECD will modernize our payment systems and ensure that even in a cashless future, the cedi retains its importance. That said, as we embrace financial innovation, we must equally adopt digital inclusion. The benefits of digital finance must reach all of us, especially those who are often excluded. In closing, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we mark 60 years of the cedi, let us honor the vision of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the foundational work of the early governors of the Bank of Ghana, and the quiet dedication of reformers, technocrats, and everyday Ghanaians who have kept the wheels of this economy turning over the years. As we use it in our day-to-day activities, as we buy, sell, borrow, save, and even fulfill our debts, we must remember that the cedi has also been a symbol of national identity, resilience, and aspiration over the past 60 years, and we hope for more as we go forward. May our cedi endure. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to declare the Ghana Cedi at 60 celebration officially launched. May God continue to bless our homeland Ghana, and thank you all for your kind attention.
Our chief celebrant, the Vice President of our Republic, Her Excellency Professor Naana Jane Opoku-Agyemang. Please put your hands together one more time. Your Excellency, if it pleases you, I'd like to now invite the official unveil team as they join you here for us to unveil our anniversary logo. It gives me pride, please be seated, to invite to join our Vice President, the Honorable Minister for Finance of our Republic, the Governor of the Bank of Ghana and his two deputies. A round of applause for them as they come. The Speaker of the Parliament of Ghana, the Right Honorable Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin. And then now, representing the chiefs and people of Ghana, it is my pleasure to invite representing Nananum, Togbio, Mamao, Nime Name, two of our traditional authorities. The first, the paramount chief of Sifi and Hyoso traditional area, who is the president of the National House of Chiefs. Make welcome His Majesty, Ochiahoho Yaojebi II. Please, it's a long road from Sifi and Hyoso to Accra. A round of applause. Once Nana is here with us, it's important that Nana Hema also joins us. With joy and delight, we receive from Asanteman a delegation from Otumfo Osei-Tutu II. Please make welcome the Asante Mampong Hema Nana Ejakuma Difie the First. And so, Your Excellency, Your Majesties, Your Royal Highness, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is where we all rise with our flags in hand as we count from 6 to 1. Are we ready? As many as are enabled, please rise. Your Excellency, the Vice President, behold the Ghana at 60 logo. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. It's the celebration of sovereignty, stability, and economic resilience. Put your hands together, wave your flags for the Cedi at 60. Winneba Youth Choir, we are all yours for the celebration. Let's bring the music down a bit. The second party will consist with former governors and their deputies. Let the music go. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Humbly, I invite our former governors and deputies, together with former finance ministers. We celebrate you, our former finance ministers, our former governors and deputies. A round of applause for our former finance minister and former governors. You may please take your seats. Former governors, former minister, you may please be seated. I shall now invite... I shall now invite the board of the Bank of Ghana to please join the official party. We have our board members. Thank you, board members. Thank you, our board members. Board members, please be seated. I shall humbly invite all our international development heads. Our international development heads. We have 3 more photos to go. Our international development heads, please join us. Let me welcome the Ghana Association of Banks, the President, the CEO, and the Chartered Institute of Bankers, the CEO and the President only. For now, our international development heads.
Yes,
more international development partner, please join us. Thank you very much, our international development partners. You may please be seated. And now, the Chartered Institute of Bankers and the Ghana Association of Banks. Thank you very much, CIB and Ghana Association of Banks. And now, Your Excellency, Right Honorable, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive with the Gam Manche. Would you please rise and welcome our host, His Majesty, King Taki Tekotru II. In the spirit of national celebration, we shall now invite all majesties to please join on stage for one big family photo. Your majesties, traditional rulers of the various traditional areas, I humbly invite you to please join. Bring the music down, please. The President of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, humbly I invite the Yakbongura, His Majesty. Let me invite His Majesty the Naana. Humbly, let me invite Paramount Chief of Opoku traditional area. The Mahine of Isikado, traditional area, His Majesty Nana Kobden Ketia V. All paramount chiefs and kings of our traditional areas, respectfully I invite you in a show of solidarity to join His Majesty the Gamante. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this grand celebration of sovereignty, stability, and economic resilience. A national celebration. Your Excellency, we thank you ever so much. Please, a round of applause for them as they take their seats. Their Excellencies and Majesties. Please be seated. Shortly, we shall bring the celebration to a close, but I ask that we all be seated. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Wow, what a celebration it has been. Please put your hands together one more time. With all the color coming from our traditional areas, we celebrate you. Your Excellency, Your Majesties, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the next few minutes, please appreciate this music video that has been put together by the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica, to celebrate the Cedi at 60. Please enjoy.
Cedi wait 60 years. One hour you Cedi won't if you know. One day, woman Cedi no one so. Heba Cedi oh Cedi 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 oh Cedi 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 is 60 years. Cedi is 60 years. One man Cedi Heba.
Orokolo, yeah, a pimpe, Cedi Lodge, yeah, Cedi don't mean you are J. Casero, Cedi, Alakaya, Fee, and it's Cedi, eh, and I know me baby, and see a DB, Yampasu, baby, it's a shady, young woman, a female way, Jana Fat, and go and kick him, Jana Fat, Blue and Jim, Mamma, one on four, let's in the metro, to be a water, Cedi, Ayawali.
Celebration everywhere. Cedi now is 60 years. from generation to generation. Ghana City, Ghana City, rooted deep in our heritage.
For the weeks to come and the months to come, this will be the Cedi at 60 signature song. Please put your hands together for the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica. Thank you very much. Please bring it down. Your Excellency, Your Majesties, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and now the Cedi anthem by the Bank of Ghana Choir.
Right, and it just witnessed Bank of Ghana's launch of the 60th anniversary of the Ghana Cedi in a beautiful and colorful ceremony. And so we say congratulations to all of us and long live the Cedi. Continue to watch Channel 1 TV. Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Channel 1 TV. I'm Frima Edunyame. Coming up, patients at the Ho Teaching Hospital left stranded following breakdown of lightwave health information management system. Also coming up, court issues bench warrant for NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Entry Buesiako, popularly known as Chairman Wuntumi's arrest for absenting himself from court without permission. Coming up in business, local currency appreciates 37% as Bank of Ghana pledges to sustain gains. And later in sports, Black Queens face Egypt today for 2016 WAFCON qualification. Now, in our first story, patients and their relatives at the Ho Teaching Hospital have been left stranded for several hours following a breakdown of the Lightwave Health Information Management System, LIMS. The disruption has halted electronic record keeping, forcing staff to revert to manual folders. The situation has caused long queues and delays, with many relatives expressing frustration over the slow pace of service delivery. Some spend hours waiting for folders to be retrieved or basic information to be recorded. The breakdown has also made it difficult for patients to access treatment on time as departments struggle to manage the sudden pressure